Security, disability, or Medicare? If you answered yes, you may qualify for $30,000 in funeral insurance for only pennies.
Happy
And Social
Halloween.
Security only pays
Oh,
ones to pay the balance. Call
happy, happy, happy Halloween.
Legacy Life.
Welcome to Halloween night.
And there is no medical
Ooh,
financial burden to your
Lord of mercy. Happy Halloween.
Will you qualify for funeral insurance?
Hello, all you foxy ladies. Okay, some of you might be new on here. Tell you something about me. I'm 70 plus, 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, back problems. I live on a fixed income. Live in Indiana in the good USA. It might be on your TV tonight that I said two federal courts ordered Trump to pay for the food stamps as of tomorrow. Look, President can't pull the money out of thin air. Your Congress and Senate has to appropriate it. What, they want President Trump to take his own money? But USDA has $8 to $10 billion in reserves. There's a reason for money being reserved. I can't see with this on. Let's see if I can put the...
Granger helps ensure her team and a whole lot of donuts make every day a little sweeter. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Well, if you don't like it, I talk about everything, because I got new people on here and all this. If you don't like it, get the hell off of my channel, Gina Riley. I don't know how you got on. I blocked you.
Unfortunately, it's on you to protect yourself. You might already be a victim. Check your title status now at HomeTitleLock.com. Thinking of updating my kitchen? Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Colin. Welcome.
Subway tile and an ivory or eggshell.
Welcome. We gotta have some a-holes on here tonight. Like I said, I repeat myself. So what?
Make more what's yours.
To buy or not to buy? That is their question. Nobody knows shoppers better than Shopify.
Hi, Murder Jones. Welcome.
Businesses that want to
Well, when I peep myself, I guess they're talking about... Hello, Jamie. You know, I'm trying to help people out on computers, reminding people what I went through with Amazon and the HP, PC Online, and all that. I don't want nobody to forget it. I'm just fine. It's cold outside. The kitty cats is in the cage out there on the porch with the straw and the blanket and the heat lamp. I think I just checked before I came in there. There's 3 of them in there. Usually there's about maybe 5 to 8 kitty cats in there. And LB is underneath the porch. when you get up by the front door, you got a cubby hole. LB and a few other cats goes down in that cubby hole and gets underneath the porch. So they're out there underneath the porch. Oh, it's Halloween! Hey,
You already wear a mask.
you dumb sister's on here. I don't know how she got on. I blocked her. She must come up with another one count. I don't have to have a reason. For being my daughter, you know, you just tell everybody I'm just a sperm donor. You don't treat me like a father. You treat me like an a-hole. You know, I don't go for it. I got a bunch of kids on here, grandkids on here that talks to me. They're better than you. But, well, that's okay. That's okay. It's Halloween, people.
Tell me the truth. Like I saw your face.
Yep.
You knew that place and you knew those people. It's the past, Patrick. It's dead. Dead. I don't think your past is dead, Pop.
Yes, I did.
It's alive.
Yes, I did.
Maurice.
Took you out to eat during the summertime. You went home every weekend to see your mom when we was divorced. I didn't have to do that, but I did.
Oh, you got a supernatural.
And,
Well, look, Eddie mad.
you know,
Wackos coming through our neighborhood like that.
I took you to the doctor when you was sick. You know, you and your brother. So, okay, Jacob, your daddy'll behave. It's Halloween, people. It's Halloween. I hope everybody had a good Halloween today. I think they start trick-or-treating around 5 to 8, something like that. It used to be 5 to 9 when I was trick-or-treating. You know. Hello. Thank you, Jacob. You know, I try to explain to people what I'm going through at my old age, because one time somebody's going to be old on here, and they want to know what to expect. And I told them when I got that new kitchen stove back in December, all the problems I had with it. And a computer I got from Amazon. And who it was from.
I have nothing left.
Yeah, there is a ghost behind me. Can't you see Casper, the friendly ghost? Yeah, Casper, the friendly ghost is behind me. And, you know, Casper, the friendly ghost. Casper, the friendly ghost. Hey! I know, I can't quit my daytime job because I won't make any money singing. And, people, I think one of my moderators that's on here, She been sick. I've been trying to call. It goes straight to voicemail. That's not like her. I'm thinking she might pass away. I even sent her daughter to ask her. I haven't heard from her daughter. But the last time I talked to Sherry, she was on the sick list. And I'm guessing, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I think Sherry went up to heaven. I don't know. I left her text messages. I've done this and that. I haven't heard nothing back. And, I wish I had some Halloween candy. Man, I got the munchies. The only thing I got right now is my Pepsi Zero. So, but, all these 20 plus states, they shouldn't sue Trump. They should have sued the senators. They're the one that closed down the government. Trump did not close the government down, people. It's the Democrats in the Senate that closed it down. Why are these 20 plus states sued Trump because of the food stamps? Where's he going to get the money? He can't spend any money unless he gets Congress and the Senate okay. He don't have that authority. In my book. I know the government got some, set aside, like USDA and a couple of them, but and I don't see how President Trump can do that. Them two judges, they're dumb as they can be. They're dumb. Them states, instead, if that was a Democrat in there, nobody would sue the Democrat president because they don't like Trump. I know some of you don't like Trump. But Trump did not shut down our government. The Democrats did. That's what I've been seeing on the news. Hey, don't fly on the airplane. We got Thanksgiving coming up next month. And your traffic controller is government employees. What they doing, people, if you haven't heard on your local TV or the national news, your traffic controllers is calling in sick because they're not getting paid. They're not getting paid. They can't get the medicine for the family. They got sick people with traffic controllers' family. It's a matter of life or death to some of those traffic controllers because the kids can't get their medicine. Don't blame Trump, people. It's some idiot senators doing it. They didn't even vote today. They're going to wait until Monday. Make Trump look bad. Don't blame Trump, people. You see it on the news. The Democrats, senators closed down the government. Are you all those big of fools? You know, are you that big a fool? I'm not. I'm 70 plus years old.
Where are you going? I just called 911.
Well, then we really gotta go, 'cause I can't
You know,
explain this, right? I'll be back. Hopefully with that.
back when I was a kid, you know, teenagers or kindergarten, maybe first or second grade, the Democrats, the Republicans, they worked together. They had a budget. Just like you and me, people. We live on a budget. And the government back in the 50s, and probably before the 50s, you know, I was born in the 50s and 60s and all that. We lived on a budget. The Democrats and the Republicans worked together. And they lived on their salary. You all can do the research. You all smart enough to figure this out. Your Congress and your Senate get paid $100 and I said I was born in the 50s. I'm talking about anybody else. Maybe born in the 40s, the 30s, the 60s, the 70s. Everybody in Congress got along. I said the 50s and 60s. Yes, I did. That everybody in Congress and the Senate, Democrats and Republicans, they all worked together. They didn't fight like they do today. They made a budget. Like about maybe 75% of the people here in the USA live on a budget. You know how much money you got come in a week, or every 2 weeks, or once a month. You live on a budget. You know how much your electric bill is, your gas bill, water and sewage bill, your insurance, your rent, your house payment, your car payment, cable bill. You know how much your budget is. Oh, I forgot. Food too, unless you don't get food stamps. Everybody lives on a budget. There's things I would love to do, people. I would love, when I get paid next month, I would love to go to Burger King, get me a Whopper, and a large order of onion rings. But I don't have the money. And I got to keep gas in my car in case I have to drive myself to the hospital. Because it'll take an ambulance 30 minutes to get here. Because that stupid ambulance that Clark County got, they're not going over the speed limit. If it's 30 miles an hour, they're going to drive 30 miles an hour with the red lights on and the siren. They're not going to go any faster. If it's 55, they're going to drive 55 with the red lights and siren. That's a fact for Clark County, Indiana, people. It's Heartland Ambulance Service. You know, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. You know, but people, you know how to do it. You know, I wish I had my computer working, but HP won't fix it. It's a new computer. and all that under warranty. But since PC Online upgraded it, they're not affiliated with HP, not a repair company for HP. It void the warranty. And it makes me mad. You know, I would love to be on my computer right now, because I can show you things that I can do research on my cell phone that I can show you on my computer. But I can't do it. I guess Larry the Cable Guy is not Ghost Stories. That's right, this is Halloween. Larry the Cable Guy ain't coming on because it's Ghost Stories. I hope everybody was safe tonight. I hope you got a whole lot of candy. I would love to have some Halloween candy. Any foxy ladies out there that knows where I live want to bring me some Halloween candy, like, let's see, Zeros, Three Musketeers, Milky Way, Milk Duds, and stuff like that. I like to buy me some stuff. I can't even buy me candy because of much money I get, people. It costs me, you all pet lovers, you know what I'm talking about. With my inside kitty cats, there's, I think, 5 of them. They ain't counting my outside cats, but they do catch mice on the outside. Since here in Indiana, it's getting cold. And you all know mice is going to find a way to get in the house. And those outside cats does catch mice, they catch birds, they catch other things out there. They eat, teach the babies cats how to catch them, to get the taste of them. They're learning. So they're learning. And everybody, since this is Friday Night Live, Halloween, get it done. Get it done, people, as Larry the Cable Guy says. Get it done. I miss him tonight, but it's Halloween. I can understand them having ghost stories on there and all this. Some of you keep asking, am I going to the sale barn tomorrow? Nope. I know it's Saturday. It's too cold to go to the sale barn. I'm not getting up to go to the sale barn. I'm going to sleep in as long as Kathy lets me sleep. If I'm not up by a certain time, Kathy, to get up there, start smacking me upside my face. Sometimes she got her claws up. First she tries, smacking me. If it don't work, then she comes out with her claws like, needles. But people, love your pets. Love your animals that you got. Because they love you unconditional. I was watching a video on YouTube. Maybe it was yesterday. It could have been this morning. I guess it was Huskies. I guess you call them Huskies. And the woman was pregnant. And when the daddy got close, the dog would come and take his hand away. And the woman let the dog get close to her belly. You know, animals knows if you're pregnant. They're very smart. That husky laid his head on her belly. When Daddy tried to get close, the dog kind of turned around and growled at him. I know how it feels. I had a German Shepherd. Well, the German Shepherd's dead and the wife is dead. She died, it'd be, I think, 2 years this December. And when we was up there at my grandmother's house where we lived, he would not let me get close to her. Wouldn't let me get close to her. He knew she was pregnant. When I told her, you're pregnant, and she, she said, no, I'm not. I said, the dog says you are. She was pregnant. And, it was a good dog. I got cats. I try to give you all ideas to help you out, especially when you're in a vehicle. Try to help you out to save you from anything. Like, that's how come I said, get a dash cam. Get a dash cam. They've been advertising on TV and TikTok. The 4 view, front, back, and sides. The reason to have a dash cam, people, say you got the green light. You know you got the green light. You go through there, you're going to get T-boned. That person that T-boned you going to say, they had the green light. That's how come you need a dash cam. Or you can use your cell phone with a dash mount. You don't have to do a live stream. You can record that. And when you get back home, you can look at it. If there's anything good in it, then you can upload it to your YouTube channel. I'm trying to help you out on some things. I know money's tight. I try to teach the younger generation. You got kids in school that makes F, D's, and C's. Now in school, you got 20 to 40 kids in a classroom. There's no way one teacher can get through 40 kids. It's impossible. They cannot take their time, helping the slow kids out. That's how come I recommend your other kids to help the kids in your class. And because one day the kids that you help in school, in elementary, junior high, high school, or college, they're not going to forget you. They might be a VIP, very important person. That's what I want you all to help people out. That's what God wants you to do, people, to help them out. God died, Jesus died on the cross to forgive us our sins. Some of you make judgments on people out there. You know, God has the final say-so. God is the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, the public defender, and executioner. You know, it's up to God. God forgives you for what you've done. Look when Charlie Kirk got murdered. You seen it on the news. His wife forgave that person who killed her husband. But God has the final say-so, people. He was my dog. He loved me. Well, a dog finally came, Whitten Brothers' dog. It was given to them. And he was a good security dog, people. If you know people out there, like the German Shepherd that we got, that Foxy Lady and me got, the family raises German Shepherds only for police departments. And you can tell that Foxy Lady and my dog, he was very smart. He's protective. If you raise your voice at the kids or raise your hand, Charlie was going to bite you. He would. He would. That's how he was. He was protective. And you come into the yard, he would protect whoever's in the yard. That's how he was. When he was at Whitten Brothers, that's a contractor that was there in Charlestown on Pike Street, which now is part of Greater Clark County Schools. I don't know. Maybe that is a mechanic shop. I don't know what it is now. And the first night they let him out, after I went down there to let Charlie know who the new daddy was, the first night he got out running around the property. It was all fenced in with, I think it was a 6-foot fence. I came around on the other side, and there was some T-shirt up there. I stopped in and talked to those people. I said, did you all put a T-shirt on the fence over there? He said, no. He said, Charlie caught somebody and took the T-shirt right off of him. I mean, Charlie just ripped that shirt off of him. And all the owners of the property saw the hood popped up, but they didn't get their battery stolen because Charlie was a good dog. So, anybody wants a good watchdog, and you find people that only sells to police departments. It's bred into them, you know. That's what Charlie was. He was a police dog when he was a puppy. It was breeded into him. And he was a very smart dog. I miss Charlie. And if I had Charlie here, I wouldn't have any raccoon problems. Because he killed, you all know how mean raccoons are. You know, I can't see half of the crap. But, so just remember, tomorrow's Saturday. Be safe. Tell your loved ones you love them. Don't forget about birthdays, anniversary, Christmas, Valentine's Day. Don't forget that. Tell your kids you love them. So, just be nice to people. Let me see how long I've been on here. Oh, this is Halloween night, so we're going to make it a short night. I want to say hi everybody in Canada, 709. Hi everybody in Russia, the Foxy ladies in Russia, and the UK, the Philippines, Vietnam. Hello, you Foxy ladies in Vietnam. I want to thank all the new subscribers. Gene Simmons is coming on TV right now. It's on the Nest, N-E-S-T, the Nest. If you all don't know who Gene Simmons is, he's one of the KISS, K-I-S-S people. From the 60s, 70s, 80s, somewhere in there, is the KISS family. You kids, check up on your old people. Check up on the old people you know. Go visit your parents. Check on your parents. See how they're doing. And bullies, quit bullying us old people, younger people, and all that. You men, quit abusing your ladies. You all don't have the right to abuse the ladies. Maybe sometime they need to have their butt kicked, but then you go to jail. But, man, ladies is always right. No matter if they wrong. You keep peace in the family. Sometimes your mate might cheat on you. They'll cheat on you like nobody's business sometimes. If you're dating on them, and you're not married cheating, you just can dump them, find you another mate. I don't know why people have to cheat. So, everybody have a good Halloween. I'll catch you all later. Also, I want you all to thank a nurse. You know some nurses out there. Thank them for their service. Thank the doctors for their service. Especially, thank a truck driver. Thank a truck driver for their service. If it wasn't for truck drivers, people, look what you got around you. You got a house. It's built out of wood. Truck drivers brings it. The TV, truck driver. Your cell phone, truck driver. Your icebox and food and your clothes, everything is truck drivers. So think a truck driver. They don't get it enough. Some of the truck drivers still got CB radios. And if you go to channel 19, where's my glasses? I can't see you too good. Hello, Matthew. Yes, Yoakum. You're late tonight. You know. But it's Halloween. You know. There might be some Halloween parties for us old people. That's okay. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. What are you doing? Which one are you? Oh, you're Alexi. Yeah, you're Alexi. See, there's Alexi. You know, man, I wish I had some Snickers or, no, Milky Way, Three Musketeers, Zero, Milk Duds. You know, might have to wait until, see, tomorrow's the 1st, Sunday's the 2nd, the 3rd is Monday. But that's okay. I don't need it that bad anyway. I guarantee you, people, when we went up and picked our medicine up this morning, and you heard me talk about it, between Charlestown, Indiana, and Sellersburg, Indiana, on Highway 403, they put a roundabout, you know, those stupid roundabouts, on Highway 403 at Stacy Road. I think somebody screwed up there. I think the roundabout should have been on Highway 62 at Bethany Road, because that's where they have all the accidents. I think it should have been there. And like where it is on 403 between Sellersburg and Charlestown, if you come off of Stacy Road, you just keep driving. You don't have to stop. But the people that's going west and east, we have to yield the right of way. What is it? It's stupid. Somebody's going to get killed there at that roundabout. You know, Stacy Road comes north. Well, it comes north unless you go south going the other way. They don't have to stop. They can keep driving. Come through the roundabout. But if you're coming out 403 going east and west, you have to yield the right of way to the people that's coming off of Stacy Road. There's more cars on 403 than there is Stacy Road. Does that make any sense? You know, the people coming off of Stacy Road should yield the right of way. The people on 403 shouldn't have to yield the right of way from people coming on Stacy. Hello, 709. Well, I made a couple of phone calls today. It went to voicemail. And I don't know. But somebody in the family, her sisters or her daughters, should come up here, at least let us know if she's alive, or kick the bucket. I'm thinking that Sherry passed away. I'm not sure. Because I sent her text messages, I've called her, and everything else. I haven't heard nothing. I think I even sent her an email, I think. I haven't heard nothing. But like I say, the last time I've talked to Sherry, one of my moderators, is she had the virus, the flu bug, you know what I mean. And she was feeling pretty bad then. You know, I hope she's okay. You know, I'm hoping she is. Even her daughter, Angel, I went on her YouTube and asked her, is your mom okay? I said, I've been trying to call and text. I said, I haven't heard nothing back. I said, can you let your aunts know to come up on my YouTube channel and let us know what happened to her? You know, we had good times. If anybody knows Sherry Reed, that's on my YouTube channel, or her sisters, is Sherry okay? Angel, is your mom okay? Let us know. You know, I just don't know people. I want to say hi to all the Jessicas. They foxy ladies too. I want to give a shout out to Austin Garrett and Justin Retro TV. RD on the scene in Bakersfield, California. Kern County Crime Watchers. The DUI guy in Louisville, Kentucky. And that's bad when you got a mask on. And Matthew Wilkerson, give him a shout out. And I like to have some good ice cream right now, people. I bought 2 gallons of ice cream. I ran out last week. If I get food stamps on my date, I'm going to have to buy 3 gallons of ice cream. You know. Hello, Alexi. Let everybody look at you. Say hi, people. My name is Alexi. I'm the baby here in the family. I said, I got a sweet daddy. Yeah. Her mama is Alex. Her grandmother is Margaret. Her aunt is Kathy. I guess you'd say Wildcat's her aunt. And, man, these kitty cats, they keep me relaxed. They keep me calm. animals, no matter if you got a dog, a cat, a pig, a cow, billy goat, chickens, donkeys, they know when you feel bad. They know when you feel bad, people. They know when you feel bad. And, what you doing, Alexi? You got your motor on? Can you turn your motor on? Let's see if I can. But everybody, don't give up. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. I saw on the news on here, on my cell phone, Indiana State Police wants new troopers. Well, here in Indiana, you gotta have a college degree. You gotta have a college degree or military. You can't be out of high school, wait until you're 21. Now they get particular. They want you to go to college to become a trooper here in Indiana. But you come a city cop, county cop, without going to college. Well, I tell you people, if you didn't know about Indiana, I don't know if any other state is like that. You all that got kids that's in school, I don't know if your state does it, but Indiana does. You do not have to go to college to be a teacher. Say, if you graduate high school, say 2024 here in Indiana, you can be a teacher for next year. And not even licensed to be a teacher, because they don't have teachers. I don't know if there's any other state that does this. Leave in the comments later on if your state does this. If a teacher gets in trouble, they lose their license to teach. But the kid out of high school, say from last year, don't have a teacher license. So how can he or she lose their teaching license? I don't know how the law reads here in Indiana. Like I say, if I had my laptop working, thanks to a-hole HP that won't fix it because it's under warranty, it makes me mad. But, we're an HP computer family. Most of my kids and grandkids got HP computers. But like I say, it's Halloween. I can make it 6 more minutes. In case you all don't know who Gene Simmons is, he's a member of the KISS band, KISS band. And Gene Simmons' wife is from Canada. And I'm watching that. Gene Simmons is trying to clean the house up. I guess he never learned how to use the vacuum or the dishwasher. But you men, help around the house. Help your wife mop the floors or vacuum the carpet or wash the dishes. My dad and mom helped each other washing the dishes. One will wash, the other one will dry and put it up in the cabinet. And that's a long time, people. You know, that's how you get along. You helped out around the house. You don't cheat on your mate. But that does happen. I know people that has cheated on their husband, or the husband cheated on the wife, or like that. It goes on everywhere. But God is going to punish you for cheating on your mate. And that's a fact, people. That's old age and knowledge. Other old people would tell you this. You know, it gets hot with this on. And, okay, Matthew, I know it's nice having you up here. You do real good at your job tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody has to go to work, have to go to school. There's kids that watch this video later with their parents. Stay in school, get your education, either college or trade school. Okay, see you later, Matthew. God loves you. Everybody loves you. The good people love you. Your uncle, your dad and mom, your grandpa, grandma, your nieces and nephews, they all love you all. But your kids out there, like I say, it's in elementary, junior high, high school, college. Help kids out. It's in your classroom. You got 20, maybe 20 to 50 kids in the classroom. I was told 20 to 40. It could be more. That one teacher cannot spend time helping the kid out who's F's and D's and C's. They're worrying about helping you all with A's and B's. They don't really care. I know teachers might disagree. That's how it was when I was in school. The teacher cares more about the A's and B's students, and they did the C, D's, and F's. So if you all kids watch this later, please help the kids that's in your class. Because they will really appreciate it. One day, the people you help, young and old, they might get to be a VIP person, very important person. And some of you want to go to college. Here's something you can think of. You might want to be a pilot, helicopter pilot, doctor, lawyer, MP, computer person. You can go in the military. You have to give them extra time. You go in the military to be a MP, I think they still have to go to the FBI Academy. You can go in, after you get out, you can go into NCIS, FBI, places like that. So, I know some people can't afford to go to college. Student loans, you're never going to pay off. You can look at the military. If you're young, you start looking in there and see what they can offer you. Guaranteed to offer you. If you want to be a helicopter pilot, fly Apache or Huey, when you get out, then you can go in the reserves, but you all here in the United States and maybe Canada and other countries, they got helicopter ambulance. Coast Guard has them. There's a job that you can get into after you get out of the Army or whatever if you was a helicopter pilot. You're a jet pilot. You can become a commercial pilot for the airlines. You could be a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer. You could be a lawyer in JAG. You all remember JAG on TV, Harm Abbott and all that. Commander Rab, you all remember JAG? You could be a lawyer in the service. Then you can go with JAG. I'm not telling you to go in the military. I'm just giving you some ideas, in case you can't afford to go to college or get grants or student loans. I'm trying to help you out. I know I try to say this every night because I'll always get new people on here that maybe don't know that. So, have a happy, happy, happy Halloween. Oh, what did I do with it? Huh. I don't know what I done with it. But you all have a great Halloween. Believe in God. Put your faith in the God. You younger people, check on your neighbors if they're old. It's getting time. It's cold. It might snow. You younger generation, it's winter time. I'm going to give you a DIY things right now. You caulk around your inside of your windows and outside of your windows. In your door, see, about an inch, you can get the rubber thing that got the tape on the back of the stick around your door outside, around the door and the jambs to keep the cold air from coming in and the hot air going out. That's part of maintenance of your house, people. And also, you have your furnace people. If you got a gas furnace, you want to have your gas people come over and check your furnace out. Make sure it's doing okay. You change your air filter. Make sure no CO2 is getting in the house. If you got a heat pump, you need them to... Hello, Joanne. Trick or treat. I brought your... Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you, Joanne. Well, Joanne, I tried to call Sherry today. You know, if you got your phone off, it goes straight to voicemail. That's what it did. It went straight to voicemail. That's not like Sherry. And I don't know if she kicked the bucket in the hospital. I got on Angel, her daughter's YouTube channel, and asked her. She hasn't got back to me. So I don't know if Sherry is alive or dead. I figured somebody in the family will let us know. Say, happy Halloween, everybody. My name is Alexi. She's the baby. You know, she's the youngest baby I got in the house. No, aren't you? And after I get off of here, I'll go in the living room, look out my porch window where I got my laptop that don't work, and look out there in the cage with the heat lamp. And see, last time I looked before I came in there live, there's 3 of them. Usually there's 6 or more kitty cats in there before the night's out. And, where's my remote control? Well, people, we all will say, stay safe, Joanne. I hope you're doing okay, because all of us here on my YouTube channel have sent your prayers of your surgery you had over a month ago. Because we care, because you're the family. You're my family. You're 709's family. You know, God bless you, Joanne, for sticking here. Oh. Let's see, did I take my medicine today? I'm going to have to go in there and look at my pill container. See, there's Gene Simmons and Gene Simmons' son. You know, if you want to know Kiss, Kiss, look him up. I think they probably got some music on YouTube. They got the makeup on. And Gene got a hell of a long tongue, if you ladies know what I mean.
I'm the vacuum cleaner. Yeah.
We all know that words have power. They set things in motion and make us happy or sad. But there's one word that stands out because when people say it, lives are changed. It's not a big word.
You know,
It's itsy bitsy.
I live out in the country.
But when
You know, when we was younger, we used to go every house in the city and the county. But now they go to like the fire department, the police department, the church, the city square, like that, or a city park where, you know, like that, because, you know, that way you know you got good candy and nobody putting pins in it and all that. Any of you people that might get apples for Halloween, have your parent cut the apples.
So what do you say? Will you say yes right now?
You might have a pin in your apple
All you have to do is
or a razor.
go to Love
You know, be safe.
and say yes. When you say yes to giving just $19 a month, only 63 cents a day, we'll send you this adorable Love to the Rescue blanket as a reminder of all the kids you're helping every day. My life is filled with possibility because of the monthly support of people just like you who called the number on your screen and said yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, people.
Your yes.
It's been on here an hour.
And the lives of
God bless you all. Put your faith in the God.
Thank you. Thank you.
God will protect you. He did me about 5 or 6 weeks ago when I fell off of the porch.
Or go to Love
God was with me. You have to believe in God 24/7. Not when you just go to church, walk out the door, and the devil takes you back. You got to believe in your God, no matter if you're a Muslim, a Buddhist, Jew. We are created equal in God's image, no matter what kind of religion you have. And people, if you live in a state where they have Amish, keep an eye out for them Amish buggies on the city and county roads. Be careful. Just be careful. So people, you have a safe and happy Halloween. I love you all. Peace on earth. I'll catch you all later.
19.99%.